From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 66 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Here's Watson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, Watson steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Throwing on second and long. Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
He's checking credit.
Now it's Watson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Dean Lowry in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It's a Houston Texans touchdown. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
We got 3.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 2-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
All day, every day, any day.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly.
In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. It's ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. On first down, Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Rodgers now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be in big trouble.
Brings up second and a yard.
Push that. 20. Set the tone, defense. Alert, alert.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson steps away. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up third down and 1.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
That's going to be a long day. Hey, don't look good. Hey, to the right.
From the gun, here's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard, as time expires in the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Similar situation, he forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Watson dancing to his left.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Watson on first down. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he's got Fuller. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. He's at the 50. And all the way down to the 35. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenny Clark able to get him for a loss of about 3. Watson on 3rd down. Being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You can't block me. Shift. Showing up. 24. 6.
From the 50, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson buying time to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 5 yards on this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now they'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, Watson dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans get a bit closer. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll go again to Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being.
Check 41. So we got man.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it with Jones. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Rodgers throwing here. Packers. Allen Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that made, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Well, the trials in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the Texans will use one of their two remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Blue 58. Watch the slant.
On second down, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it. EA Sports. For more